Hello, fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. Today, I am back here for another section of my Advent project. So I'm just going to jump in. We are on day 17. If you are still hanging in there with me, thank you. I appreciate that. This is at the top, so I have again flipped it so that it is a little easier for me to reach. So again, we are on section 17, and I remembered my timer today. I have a drink. I hopefully have everything ready to go. Oh, and I'm going to remember to zoom in this time before I get started so everyone can see what I am doing. Okay. So, section 17. So, won't be long now till I am finished with this project, which will be amazing. I'm having a lot of fun on this project. I hope you guys are too. I have been debating over the last week or so whether I should also put up some of my other videos. And at first, when I started to do this project, I thought doing a video every day would be kind of overwhelming. It's actually not been nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Maybe I've kind of streamlined the process enough that it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I don't know. But I have some other videos that I want to get out before the end of the year. But I don't know if putting 2 videos a day out, like I wouldn't do it every day. My normal filming schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then both days of the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. But I've debated taking a couple of those days while I'm still doing this Advent project, because I kind of put everything on hold while I was doing this project. And I've fallen behind because I'm sick, but that's a separate issue. So I have at least one video I know for sure that I'm going to be putting out before this project is finished. But I'm curious what other people, are doing, have seen, would prefer. Do other channels that are doing like an Advent project like this, is this all they're doing? Is their Advent project in addition to regular content? All the ones that I've seen, all they're doing is Advent if they're doing an Advent project. But, I mean, I can't watch all of the diamond painting channels, so I'm curious to see what you guys thought. I did have a bonus video go out yesterday as well. One of my subscribers, Robin, sent me a care package full of lots of goodies, and I'll put a link up in the corner so that you can find it. She sent me a package of goodies for me to use in my random acts of kindness. So a huge thank you to her for doing that. She sent some really nice things, so I'm excited to be able to send those out in the random acts of kindness. So, had a moment of panic there. I was like, did I just stick all of those on the wrong color? But no, I didn't. So, it's all good. Hopefully you can't hear my stomach growl. I am feeling slightly better. Not 100% yet. And I'm really, really hoping that I feel better by tomorrow, because tomorrow is our company work Christmas party, and we're going to one of those paint and sip places where you paint a picture while you drink wine. I don't drink wine, but I'm going to go, assuming that I'm over whatever this is, because I don't want to go sit in a room with a bunch of people and give them my gross germs, because I don't want to give this to anybody. It is not fun. So, but my sister will be upset with me if I don't go, so we'll see. But Anyway, I took my youngest in for his dentist appointment. He had no cavities, so yay, that was good. I didn't even go in with him at the dentist because, again, I didn't want to give anybody my gross germs, so I sat in the car. It only took him like 25 minutes, which I thought was kind of crazy. I didn't think they could clean his teeth that fast, but they did, apparently. And he was super excited not to have any cavities because he was not looking forward to going in and having to have work done. So he was ecstatic when he came out that he doesn't have to go back for anything. I go in for I'm supposed to go in for my cleaning next week, but I'm debating whether or not to change it because, again, I've been sick and, they're basically going to be breathing in my germs while they clean my teeth. So I may postpone mine a little bit and wait until after the first of the year to have it done. Did I miss any other bees in there? I don't think so. Of course, I'll probably find one while I'm doing another color. That's usually how it works, isn't it? Robin and Vicky had sent some happy mail, so I told you about that. You guys, man, getting old sucks. I just thought of something to tell you, and then I got distracted by that, and now I've forgotten what it was I wanted to tell you. Oh, jeez. Oh, I remember. Wow. Never a dull moment in my life. Questions that some of you guys had. Well, I guess one isn't a question. I've had several of you trying to guess what this is. And I think by now, most of you have recognized that it's some sort of bird. I don't actually know what kind of birds they are, other than pretty. I saw this painting and I just thought, oh, those are really pretty. I want to get that and try it and, do the diamond painting. But somebody guessed a partridge in a pear tree. Well, there's two of them, so I guess it could be a partridge. I don't think partridges are this colorful, though, are they? And then somebody guessed that they were lovebirds, which I guess that could fit too. I wasn't even thinking about, turtle doves and French hens and all that kind of stuff when I picked it. I just picked it because, one, I like the diamond painting, and two, it had a lot of colors in it. And so I thought, because I was looking for something to do this Advent style with, I thought this would be a good option because it would be hard to guess. Not only because of, doing it in the sections in the Advent style, but also because of the number of colors and the fact that it's kind of a strange, design. And so that would make it more difficult to guess as well. So if you guessed what it was, kudos to you. I don't want to spoil the surprise for anyone, but, at some point it's not going to be a surprise, probably after another couple of days because most of it will be done. So, and so I am currently, my phone may go off. If it does, I apologize. I normally turn it off when I'm filming. I didn't today because my poor husband is out working. We had some really bad windstorms here yesterday, and it was kind of crazy. I don't think, at least near me, we had any actual tornadoes, but a lot of what they call straight-lined winds, which are just as damaging, sometimes more than tornadoes. And so he thought he was going to get to come home from work early. He didn't. He ended up working pretty much all night. See, he goes to work at 7 in the morning, and they were contacted about 9 o'clock in the morning and asked to stay basically on call in case the utility needed them. And shortly, not too long after noon, he sent me a text and said that they had been called out to start doing trouble calls, and they worked from then until he didn't get home until 6 o'clock in the morning. And then he came home and slept for about 5 hours and then got up and headed back out to do it again today. So they told him to pack a bag because they might be sending them somewhere else to work. So they told him to pack a bag just in case. So I don't even know if he's going to be home tonight or tomorrow. It may be a couple of days before I see him. So I don't like to miss his phone calls when he's working like that, because he often is not somewhere that he can use his phone, especially if he's up in the air working on wires and stuff. So, and I told you guys that we had that fire. I didn't drive by that particular place today, but one of the roads near me, when I was taking my son to the dentist, there's a couple of poles that are still up, but I think the only reason they're still up is because of the wires holding them up. So they had closed that section of the road until they could get them out to look at it and repair it. So it'll be a little bit before they get everybody back on the grid, I think. Which is kind of scary to think that, it was just, I mean, I say it was just wind. It was pretty darn windy, so. Okay, I just need one of these. And do I just need one of my little greater than sign? I think that's the only one I see. These one-off ones, I'm just kind of sticking my pen into the pot and picking out one drill instead of dumping everything out. The trick is finding one that's facing the right way up so I can pick it up and place it, because they get all jumbled around in there. Okay, I need several of these H's, so let me do those. And let's see, what else was I going to share? Oh, several of you have asked what my name is. And it's kind of funny. When I started the channel, the whole reason behind Diamond Painting Anonymous was, well, diamond painting addicts, diamond painting, all of that was taken. And so, it was kind of a play on all of that. So, I think it just kind of carried over from there. But anyway, I don't think I mentioned my name because of that. But what am I doing? G. Okay. Get so busy talking again, I'm about to mess up. Anyway, my name is Daphne. So hello to all of you. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. If you're not a subscriber, please consider hitting that subscribe button. That helps me out immensely. And if you're new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am just diamond painting for now. I keep getting inquiries from businesses who want me to branch out into cross stitch, and while I love cross stitch, I just can't do it anymore. So I get why it's kind of a crossover thing, but I think before I did cross stitch, I would try my hand at some paint by number stuff. Oh my goodness, you guys. And when you see this, it's Friday, which means that hopefully Craftably's pre-order sale is going to be happening. I have made myself a note because I don't want to miss it. There are, I think now at this point, 3 or 4 kits that I want. Two of them I'm absolutely going to buy if they're available. And I know it's going to be a pre-order and it will be a while before I get them, and that's okay. But I set aside some money from my last paycheck because I knew this was going to be coming up, and I have seen, like I said, there's two absolutely that I'm going to get, and then I think they're still putting out stuff. I just saw a couple more today. So, you know, barring any other ones that I feel like I have to get, there's a couple more that if the price works out for me, then I will get those as well. So I'm excited. I really liked the Craftably that I did. And unfortunately, I don't have another one of their kits. And so I have been waiting anxiously for them to kind of do some new releases that weren't Sheena Pike or Jasmine Beckett Griffith. So I'm super excited for them to do some of these and be able to do some more of their kits, because the one that I did was one that came in a white tube. So it was one of their older kits, and I was impressed by it. So if they have made positive changes since then, it can only have gotten better. So I'm super excited to see what their newer kits will be like. That's kind of the downside of having a stash the size of mine, is that I buy so much stuff that, it's literally sometimes a year old by the time I get to it. So I need to thin the herd, I think, but I'm not sure how to decide which ones I want to thin or how I want to do that. So I'm going to kind of wait and see. That's a question for you guys. I asked some of my diamond painting friends, but I'm curious to see what you guys think. So I'm going to ask this question and then leave me your response in the comments below. I'm trying to make a list of top 10 diamond painting companies. So I'm curious to see what would be on people's lists. Like, I'm assuming most people would put Diamond Art Club on there. I'm assuming that most people would put Dreamer Designs, Craftably, Treasure Studios Art. But I'm curious what else would be on your list. Like, I really like Diamond Painting Deutschland, but I know not everyone does. I've ordered from DIY Moon Shop, but I have not opened any of theirs yet. I know Distracted by Diamonds on Etsy is very popular with people. I'm trying to think Oraloa, if that would make anybody's list. Shoot, what number is this? Oh, R, okay. Does Paint with Diamonds make anybody's list? Is there something that I don't know about that I should try? That would be in your top 10 absolute I would buy from them. And I know it could depend on where you're located at too. I know Diamond Art Club is not the number one choice that it used to be for a lot of people, because they are no longer doing the free international shipping. And I understand both sides of it. I understand why they're not doing it, because shipping is horrendous, but I also understand for people who don't live in the US how frustrating that has to be. Especially if you got used to, ordering from them all the time, and then all of a sudden that's a benefit that you no longer get. That's takes a little getting used to. So I've done a kit from Oraloa, but I haven't ordered anything else from them. And I know they've made some changes since I've ordered from them, so I'm curious to see what changes there would have been from them too. So I just really need to get faster at diamond painting. That's what I've decided. I have so many kits that I want to do, and there's only so many hours in the day. course, I feel kind of behind the 8 ball right now because I have not been diamond painting like I normally do because I have not felt good. So, because I have not been feeling well, I just have been, just kind of blah. You know how when you don't feel good, you forget? Like I've been doing a lot of napping, and then, I'll get up and I'll go do, okay, I have to get this done, so I will get that done. And then I'm exhausted and I need a nap. So, yeah, diamond painting has taken a back seat to napping for the last probably week. My goodness, I'm ready to be over this cold, ready to be able to breathe through my nose. Like I said, I think I'm on the mend, but it's still not at 100%. So, and after we went to the dentist, my son and I stopped at Target because I've used almost all of our cough drops, and I used all of our decongestant medicine. And when we went in there, it seemed like half the store was in that same aisle. So I don't know if there's something going around or what, and they were sold out of a bunch of stuff. So hopefully when I order my groceries later, I can get some of the stuff that they didn't have in stock from the place where I get my groceries. So on the upside, my grocery bill will probably be less this week because normally my husband would come home and go through his list and put everything that he wanted on it. Well, he's not going to be able to do that because he's working. So that means he's not going to be able to throw all that extra stuff in my cart, which means that my grocery bill will probably be less than normal. So, oh man, I never know how much my microphone is picking up. There's a very loud truck outside right now. Hopefully you guys cannot hear that. So, how many colors do I have left after this one? Just 2. Fill in the ends and then fill in the leaf. I think this M color is the one I had the most of in this kit. And this, because it's a dark color, it has a lot of those little balls, where the drills didn't quite form all the way. Like baby drills is how I think of them. I don't know if that's really what they are, but that's how I think of them anyway. So we're getting close to Christmas. Does everyone have their Christmas shopping done? Anybody wait until the last minute to buy their gifts and do all of that? I never have been someone who waited until the last minute, but I've known people who did. I personally couldn't do that. I don't deal well with crowds anyway. And dealing with people I know people who would wait until literally Christmas Eve to go shopping because they would tell me that's when all the best deals are, which, I don't know if I believe that. I'm sure there are some deals because I'm sure there are some businesses who are like, I need to make some money before the holidays are over, but don't know that I think that you get screaming deals just because you've waited until the last minute. But maybe you do. I don't wait until the last minute, so I wouldn't know, I guess. But plus I always feel like that's a lot of pressure. If you wait until the last minute, how do you know you're going to be able to get whatever it is you're after? Or are you one of those shoppers, like I said before, I shop from a list. You know, that's just how we've always done it in my family. But is that not how you shop? Do you just go out and kind of wait until something calls to you for a particular person? Do you go out with a particular item in mind and then you just kind of look around until you see something that you think would fit that person? I don't think I would be any good at that. I think it would be too stressful for me and I would get too flustered because I would get wound up that I only had a certain amount of time and oh my goodness, and then I'd spend so much time being anxious about it, I wouldn't get my shopping done. So that's why I'm a planner. So I like having my to-do lists and being able to mark stuff off when I've done it. In these days anymore, my memory is so terrible that it's a good thing I have to-do lists, because if I didn't, I'd probably forget half of the stuff I need to do. So, okay, I think that's everything but the U's. So let me pull those out. And I can start filling in this last little leaf here. I really need to diamond paint some today. Since my husband is going to be gone tonight, I'm going to try and diamond paint some tonight. Since I'm feeling a little bit better, and he's going to be gone, so I don't have anything to do anyway. We really wanted to finish playing a couple more episodes of our murder mystery game, but I don't want to play it without him since he's gone. We're just going to have to wait. So, which is probably fine, because if it was up to me, we probably would have been done already. You know, we only played the 2 episodes we did because he had to go to work the next day. So we ended up, once we finished that second episode, we ended up stopping there because he needed to get ready for work the next morning. And of course, I'm off now, so I really hope you guys can't hear my stomach. If you can, I apologize. If you can, I'll try and edit it out. So, oh man. Isn't that embarrassing? Mine is always noisy at the most inopportune times, like when I'm sitting in the doctor's office or in the waiting room where everyone can hear it. So, my knee has been sore the last couple of days. I don't know if I twisted it or something. It's a bit more sore than normal, I guess I should say. I think I did something to it when I was at work, probably going up and down the ladder, because I'm not supposed to be doing that, but where we store all of our boxes, I have to be able to get to them, and the only way to get to some of them is a ladder, so that's what I did. Okay. Almost done. So if you're all done shopping, are you guys going anywhere for the holidays? Are you staying home? Is people coming to your house? Are you traveling somewhere? We're traveling, but just to my sister's house, which is only like a 30-minute drive from here. So while we will be traveling, we don't have to fly anywhere or anything. So grateful for that. It'll be nice not to have to go very far. And it'll be nice, since I did Thanksgiving, to just show up at Christmas and not have anything to do but show up. So, okay, that is section number 17 done. So I'm going to zoom you guys out, and then I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see. me turn this around and see if I can zoom you guys out enough that you can see the whole thing. Okay, I think you can see the whole thing there. So section 17, we finished that leaf there. I think that's a branch hanging down. I know what this picture is, and I still am like, when I'm looking at it up close, it's hard to tell sometimes. So we finished section 17 up here at the top. Tomorrow we'll be moving down to the bottom here at section 18, and we'll finish this little corner and see what happens there. So thank you so much for sticking with me through this project, guys. I hope you are enjoying this series as much as I am. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to do all the things on your way out. Give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.